Okay, what do I want to do now? Ah, yes. This was having a problem. Cannot read property received offers of undefined. Yep, that's my GitHub. Oh, it was throwing an error, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Log out. Cool. All right, so I have this offer. So approve, I just set approve to true. Decline, well, we just delete it. So let's go ahead and add the backend for that. Actually, oh, this is so annoying. There's so many different things. So you're submitting the reviewed code immediately. Okay, so this is not that step yet. So basically, what happens is, who made this? So okay, so I'm Ben. Ben says, here's my project here, right? And so I want my Airbnb clone to get reviewed. And so I made a code review by coming over here, and I pasted that URL in there. And so then Tom came over here to the home page and said, I'll do a code review. And then me, Ben, I can see that Tom is willing to give me a code review. And I can be like, all right, well, ideally I look through Tom's profile and be like, hey, Tom looks like a great candidate. I approve Tom. Or I'm like, I don't really like Tom. I don't want him anymore. And so once I approve or decline, so Tom can then see, hey, I've been approved, blah, 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 blah. He can now start. And so Tom will now go to over here and give comments, basically, is the idea. Okay, so that's the gist of what's going to happen with that's the gist of that flow, I think, is how I want to set it. And basically the idea of why I have this approved decline, it makes less sense for free ones, but when you have paid ones, you don't want just the first expert to do it. You may want to look through a couple experts and pick your favorite for the $20 you're spending. All right, I'm going to make some more tea, and then when I come back, we are going to implement the backend features for that. I think I should let Tom know he's been declined. Ideally, this whole process, I should send email notifications about the whole process. I'm definitely gonna wait and do that last, but that is the idea. And you should just let everyone know where they are in the process of this. I want to start streaming when I get a new job. Got too much going on right now. Yeah, you definitely should. Tom should get a poop emoji. All right. Let's start. So server. So we look up a offer by a user ID and a code review ID. Why is it not? I look beat? Yeah, it's because I am. Oh, I think I just need to come over here and reread that. This is currently TypeScript. This is GraphQL. Are you going to sleep? I'm going to sleep eventually. I'm not going to sleep right now. I'm getting close to the point where I'm finishing the initial flow, I think. Is it easy to learn? It is what easy to learn? TypeScript or GraphQL? I would say TypeScript has like a steep initial learning curve, but it has a very nice payoff at the end. And it is not like Python. It is statically typed, and you have unlike JavaScript's closer to Python. GraphQL is a query language, I guess they call it. Yeah, TypeScript, I mean, so it depends. Like a lot of time, the problem with TypeScript is you'll run it, the syntax isn't bad to learn, but you'll run into like sometimes these problems with types that you just go down a rabbit hole of wasting your time with, or that are like impossible errors. and like it takes a little bit to get used to what the TypeScript errors mean, and so like you'll just see a bunch of red everywhere when you're doing TypeScript. Is it easy to get a job with these languages, two of the languages you're using? GraphQL is becoming more and more popular, so I would say yes. TypeScript is, I would say both TypeScript and GraphQL are becoming more popular. I wouldn't say they are the most popular right now. Yeah, a lot of companies are adopting it. Apollo's a big one. Prisma's a fan of TypeScript as well. Thanks, Immersive. Let's see what it says it doesn't like. Oh, they're not compatible. Well, I know how to fix that. Cool. So that's accept offer. And let's get delete. How do not get distracted? How do I not get distracted? I do get distracted. Exactly. But I don't mind. It's more fun this way. Possibly add a status column update accordingly instead of deleting. I think, yes, I think that's strictly better. I played chess a wee bit, but I never got too much into it. But yeah, you know, I guess I'm getting in the zone a little bit. Yeah, you're right. Adding a status column I think is just strictly better. And then really we should just have it to, we should just call it change status. And then we can have a single mutation for it. Good call. Let's do that. All right, so offer accepted. So what do we want the different values to be? Hey Ben, this will be available offline as well. Please. Yeah, I'm gonna upload it after I'm done with this. It's gonna be on YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna have accepted, declined, and offered. In progress, way better. This should be a text, and now this is a string. Cool. And so that means we needed to change this over here. So that's going to be a string on the status now. And, okay, yeah. No worries, spelling is hard for me right now too, and I have a keyboard. So I'm now just going to rename this to now not accept status. Update offer status. Why not an enum? Enum is definitely the choice, but enum is annoying to update if I ever want to change this later, so I'm just going to avoid enum for now. And like, I used to do enums for stuff in databases, but then I'd run into stuff where it would actually, maybe I should just put the enum in GraphQL. Are you talking about adding the enum in GraphQL or adding the enum in the database? The only concern I have with the GraphQL is if I have to add extra stuff to get it to work, because I know sometimes enums are finicky in Apollo, but that was when I was doing enums a really long time ago. Update offer status. Update offer status input. Nice. So now that one mutation, we can handle literally everything. But it should probably turn that into a fragment as well. Am I capitalizing them? Yeah, I am. And you can have nested fragments if you haven't seen that. So this fragment uses these two fragments. Am I the only one? Most kids learn to code when they're in second grade now. Man, I wish I had that back in the day. Yeah. I mean, I started learning in high school, and that was definitely helpful having, like, compared to people that just started in college, for example. So I can imagine starting in second grade is like an insane advantage. I'm not sure why I'm clicking around. I have this mutation. Always though developers are math genius, I can never be one. Yeah, you actually don't even use that much math unless you're like become a data scientist. Alright, let's go to view offers. And of course we're gonna do a nice nested guy. What are you developing? I'm developing a, oh, you're talking to Pat? Or are you talking to me? What am I developing? A marketplace for code reviews. Yeah, I'm getting sluggish. Update, offer. Okay, okay, I'm not going crazy. It just was not getting auto-completed. There we go. Now the cool thing about this is Apollo's going to auto update it for us. No, it's not. Because we don't have an ID on it. Oh man, that sucks. I was excited about that. I guess I should move this. Can I make this active? Yeah. How come it's not showing that? Will you have the status appear on the card? Well, the status will happen is it will actually show approved or decline on it. Like it'll fill it in is what I think should happen. Just kidding. I thought it would like fill in so you can see that it's active. But it doesn't look like the active does anything. Yeah, it doesn't. That's sad. I basically want the buttons to look solid. They have some cool buttons. So where are the buttons I'm using? There we go. So that's what I want it to look like. So then if I decline it, it goes like that. So the next thing to do is have this do it so I don't have to refresh the page. So what that means is I now have to make an update for this. And how will it appear for Tom? That's a great question. We are going to create a similar dashboard for Tom. And what I'm thinking is like you can see the ones that you have sent offers to and whatnot. We're going to actually get to that in 1 second because after I update this, that's pretty much the next step. So what do I do for him? Okay, so assuming I get that, because I think it can be undefined maybe. Yep, it can be. Okay, wow, it worked. Nice. All right, so what I'm thinking is this offer dashboard, I can split it in half or split it into sections. So one section, it tells you the ones you have sent, and the other are, like, you can be an expert that also asks for reviews or whatnot. So at the top of this card group, create a fragment. I think I'm going to create a heading. Or just a header. What's the grand prize for the 24-hour startup? You know, that's a good question. I think he said it on Twitter. So this is the guy that's organizing it. Am I not going to sleep? I'm going to sleep when it is done. Well, not done, but at least I'm going to sleep when I can get the entire flow. And I think I'm pretty close to finishing the flow. Dude, where is this? I thought it was going to be close. I'm just going to scroll a little bit. I feel like... Search for... There we go. Here are the prizes. So they're actually giving out like a deep pool. Surprisingly, I don't feel amazing, but I actually feel better than I was earlier. Yeah. And I think what they do is it's going to be voting. But I'm not sure how all that stuff works right now. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Alright, so yeah, my code reviews. So that's going to be one section. And then below it, we can see like my offers. And Tom can see like if he's been declined and stuff. So... the question is... I mean, I guess there's not really a question. Let's start on the back end. What are you using to program my offers? Like what programming language? I am using... Man, I wrote this a while ago. I'll just say it. React, GraphQL, TypeScript, Node, and PostgreSQL is the stack. Yeah, exactly. All right, so my offer, or my offers, and we're going to say resolvers. And we're just going to start this the same way I do pretty much every single one. I like doing queries because they're just so much easier. Or I guess so much less boilerplate I'm writing. I can't wait till I'm going to create a tool that just like generates all this stuff for me. Nice. Did I generate it? Yeah, I did. No problem, Pollux. I'm glad you like them. All right, so we have the my offers. Don't care about first parameter. Don't care about the second. We just need to know the request. Do I need to be authenticated? You kind of do, but that's okay. Nah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just return like an empty string or empty array. All right, so for my offers, I want to find all the offers that I have given out, or like so I can see the status of them. So to do that, how am I going to do that? So on the offer, I guess I'm just looking for all offers. Yep. I think we're doing the same thing that received offers is. Okay, I'm doing is authenticated there, so might as well jam it here as well. Now, why is it upset? There we go. I haven't looked into the info parameter. I heard you can analyze AST and make calls to database cheap. Yep, that's exactly right. I haven't personally done too much with that myself, though. I've been using mostly data loader for that sort of optimization. But you can get even better than data loader. Well, you can know exactly what fields, so I can get only those fields from the database, which is really nice. So it's definitely something to consider. So select all from the code review. And we're interjoining with the offer. And in this case, we're going to do offer.senderID. Nice. So that's just an easy replacement. And we're just jamming this. So this is going to be, I'm just going to include this in the received offers. So my offers. So we are now seeing the nifty part of GraphQL. I can just jam those two queries together and they do their thing. Now what would be amazing is if I had data loader set up, I don't have duplicate queries all over the place. But you know, I'll just forget that isn't implemented yet. And what the heck does this give me, you ask? What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going over to received offers. No, view offers. There we go. This page. So now we get extra data. We get extra data from this query. So not only do we have received offers, we have this other offer. So this is going to be my offers. And we're going to have another, oops. And we're going to have our card group up here. Oh my gosh. There we go. By the way, this component should definitely be split into more components. And I'm not going to be doing that right now. Data.received offers. You should have more than just that. Yeah, you should have my offers, and that's what I want to map through. All right, let's just see what that looks like. So Ben doesn't have any offers, and he's getting an error. Love Prisma since I can pass an info parameter only returns with. Exactly. So Prisma has implemented that for you, which is super, super nice. Yeah, we don't have time for it, but we desperately need it. Sender ID, you're right, that doesn't exist. Like, it aches me when I know I can make an optimization, but I don't. I really like optimizing stuff. Now I just have to remember where this is. Update status. No. My offers. So what did I call this? User ID, I believe. Exactly. Ain't nobody got time for that. Splitting components for sure. Okay. So Ben has no offers. Now let's go log into Tom. Now when I log out, was it just lagging? Because I wanted to get redirected to the home page. Let's just see what I'm doing on that page after I log the user out. Am I redirecting them? Yeah, I'm pushing them to home. Good. Thanks, main machine. All right, so yes. The only difference is now we don't want to give Tom the option to change his own offer. So we need to make that not buttons. So let's see if semantic has something that I can switch those. I basically need divider, no. You know what? I think we just put the text of what it is. I think we just put a little message. Let's do a message. I don't know if I can do a message inside of there, but I don't see why not. And we can say whether it was approved, and we give them a green one. Info. And here. So I don't know if you guys can you guys see that I have Flux on right now? Is it really yellow for you as well? Because it is really yellow for me right now, and so I can't tell if this is green or not. This is green. Okay. Ah, Flux doesn't stream. Okay, that's cool. So my offers. We're going to put a message instead of these two buttons. And we're going to change it from positive to something else if it's declined. It doesn't look terrible. All right, see you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. Message header here, we're gonna say just the status. And let's see what that looks like right now. Approved. So I can say declined, and I can say, so there's three messages. So if we get if status is equal to approved, then I'm gonna say get started. You can now start reviewing the code. If they're rejected, by the way, declined was what I used, and that's why you should use enums, kids. Is there anything else I need to say if they got declined? Well, let you know when approved/declined. Alright, so I can now start reviewing the code. I can request an offer. So let's create one. So here is Tom's. So Tom has a code review. So no one has offered to give Tom a code review yet. Let's give it an offer to Tom. Can log in. You know what? Before I do, now let's log in on Bob again. Alright, so this is currently in progress. We'll let you know when this is approved/declined. Offers. So here are the code reviews. I can decline or accept Bob's. We're going to go ahead and decline Bob because we don't like Bob. Should you use incognito to reduce logs and log out? Yes, that seems way better. Declined. Alright, that looks fine. Yeah, I think I'll start using incognito. That's a good idea. This is looking pretty good. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get everything done. So I kind of need to pick what I want to finish. So things I definitely want to do. Before sleep, these are musts. Basic landing page. Can you hack Google? I don't know. Can you hack Google? I want to deploy it. Completes the request. Okay. Gatsby by Netlify. I'm currently using Next, so we're going to be deploying it with our server on DigitalOcean. I'm trying to decide if I want to do more development on this or if I want to sleep. Do I play games like video games? I don't really anymore.